Hey there, I just wanted to get on here and do another video for y'all, let you know where we're at. We are resting each day, taking it easy. I know I tire a little bit faster these days, but at the same time, I've just been blessed to have the opportunity to just rest at home and not have to work and get better. So I'm feeling really good. There is not pain throughout my body. There's like right now I have like just it feels like a little bruise on the side of my rib here. That's really the only thing that I'm feeling that's uncomfortable. But so things are good, and I believe we're in that healing process. I believe God is working and bringing healing to me. I know I just wanted to share with you all as we go along, so you know where we're at. And I still feel like I have this silly chubby bunny looking face, like I'm doing that marshmallow contest still. And so when I look in the mirror or even on this video, I don't feel like I look like myself. So it's kind of funny that I do it. Doesn't feel like it's me doing this video, but anyways, that's something that they think is from a steroid that I'm taking to make sure where this pain was right here by the sternum isn't affecting me there. And I don't, we went down to half the dosage, which isn't that much, just once a day, and I'm feeling great there. So, but anyways, it has caused me to get some swelling throughout the body and the face and stuff. So hopefully that will go back down soon. I'll look like myself again. But anyways, I didn't want that to stop me from sharing with you all where we're at. So we're just resting every day and healing and just waiting for that mass to disappear to say that we've completed this journey and moving on to what's next. I did want to share with you all the other day how the Lord had just kind of encouraged me, because I had heard that there is a pastor's wife that had just passed away from cancer. And I know that she was believing for a miracle, just as we are. And everyone at the church and friends and family and everyone was just praying that the cancer would go and she would be healthy and whole again and live here and continue on her work for the Lord and her family and stuff. And I know that's been our prayer the same way. And so when you hear something like that, it kind of surprises you, because you just don't know which way God's going to take things. And so I do believe from the beginning that God said that I'm not going to be taken out by cancer, but we're going to make it through this and then be able to share stories of his faithfulness. So I feel all along the way that he's been giving me little promises just to hold on to, and we have been holding on to them. But when you hear something like that, like, it's easy for doubt to jump on in and say, well, maybe did he really give me those promises, or maybe he will take me home early and all. And so a part of me got a little scared. It wasn't scared of death itself. It was just scared of not being here for my family and being able to do more for him. So as I heard that, it just made me think, but I want everybody that's praying out there to know, regardless of what God's choice is, that it's him that's been bringing us through all this. It's him that's been faithful and encouraging and giving me strength each day and loving on me and just surrounding me with so many people. So when you go through those hardships through life, knowing that it's him bringing us through all that, I never want anyone to doubt him if our prayers weren't answered in the way that we were praying, like that pastor's wife was. I want you to know how awesome God is, and her in heaven is actually more awesome than being on earth, because she's there live with him in the throne room, and but just being loved on and congratulated for the life that she lived here. But I want everyone to stay strong in the faith and know that God knows our numbers of days, and so whatever his choices of what he does with us, that it's okay. And so anyways, I say that because if God were to take me home early, I just want you all to stay strong in the faith and don't be upset at him. Just know that it was him that brought us through all of this. But in saying all that, I still deep down in my heart believe that he has promised me life and to live here and just to be able to share his faithfulness. So anyways, I heard that had happened, that she had passed, and that little doubt popped in saying, oh, I don't know. And then I was like, gosh, I just don't want to die. I don't want to leave this earth early. I want to finish raising my kids and doing stuff. And so I kind of went to bed that evening a little questioning things, whether our prayers of the miracle were going to go through, or if he had other ideas for me. And so the next morning I woke up and I just spent a little bit of quiet time with the Lord. And as I said, I'm grateful he knows my thoughts before I even think them. He knows what I was thinking the night before. He knows my concerns and doubts, and he knows where exactly where I'm at. And so I just kind of like, I know, you know what, whatever your will is, I'm for it. So but I really would love that miracle. And so anyways, I start feeling this little pain on this side right here, and I went back to that verse that says that we'll not fear bad reports, but stay steadfast and trust in the Lord with all our hearts. And that was in Psalms 112. So I thought, while I was feeling that little pain, I was like, I'm just going to go read that verse and just kind of encourage myself in that and just keep trusting. And so I picked up my Bible and started flipping through to get to Psalms 112. And as I'm flipping through, all of a sudden one of the headlines on another chapter just popped out to me because it was in bold, and it says, the Lord's faithfulness endures forever. That was on Psalms 117. His faithfulness endures forever. And I thought, oh, that's so cool, because that's what I feel like God said we were going to do, is just share stories of his faithfulness after we get through this. And so after I saw the headline there, I was like, oh, I'm just going to start reading there. So I didn't go back to Psalms 112, which was my initial intention in opening the Bible. I just started reading from Psalms 117. And as I'm reading down through the next chapter, all of a sudden I come to these words, and it says, I shall not die, but I shall live and recount the deeds of the Lord. And that was Psalms 118:17. And I thought, I never would have come across that verse if I did not open up this Bible and start heading to Psalms 112. And my very thoughts that morning and the night before were, am I going to die? Or is God going to give me this miracle? And then all of a sudden he gives me the words in the Bible that says, I will not die, I shall live and recount the deeds of the Lord. And even that verse says exactly what I wanted to hear. It says that I will recount the deeds of the Lord, which is what he had given me all along, that after this journey we're going to be able to share stories of his faithfulness. So I just thought that was so awesome, that God speaks to us today right when we need it and exactly what we need to hear. And it wasn't an audible voice coming down from heaven saying, Sherry, don't worry, you're not going to die. It was he spoke it through his word that was written so long ago, but yeah, it was so relevant for me today, the exact thing I needed to hear. And so it just encouraged me so much, just knowing that God is faithful, and that we'll be able to share the stories of his faithfulness all along this journey. And that alone is one story of his faithfulness, how he spoke to me right when I needed to hear that, when I'm questioning death. He's saying, I shall not die, but I will live and share of his deeds. So anyways, I just wanted to encourage you all in that if you're going through a hard time, just know he's right there with you, and he's ready to speak to your heart, whisper in your ear what you need to hear. And he may not do it audibly. I don't know very many that have heard the Lord audibly, but it's the still small voice in your head. It's that call from a friend or a text right when you need it. It's a scripture that's popped up, or a song up on YouTube. He will speak to you in so many ways. It could be a heart and a leaf in a tree just looking out your back window, but he's there for you and wants to just speak into your life as he has been doing to me. And I just wanted to let you guys know one more story of his faithfulness.